You know, there's a lot of pretty bad things out there. You could get punched in the face. That's a pretty bad one. You could try to get that last cookie and then you find out somebody already ate it and it was your favorite cookie and you really wanted that cookie but then it's gone. Or you can just be a Nintendo fan and get screwed over every opportunity because Nintendo, they're really acting like scumbags right now, and not in like a funny way, more like in a they know they can get away with this kind of way. And I just wanted to talk about their new accessories and all that and what they're doing with the Switch 2 because it feels really scummy and I do not like it one bit. And the sad part is they're probably going to get away with it because it's Nintendo and people will buy anyway. So let's check it out. Sorry for the fan in the background. It's like 90 degrees still, and it's the night. It's really damn hot in here. I'm like a little bit greasy, and I even just took a shower, took a little nap, and I'm a little bit greasy again. You know, I'm a greasy little boy right now. That's what happens when you live in a desert. But yeah, we're here at the official Nintendo site, and where they announce their new exciting accessories. Don't don't cream yet. You'll be in for a ride. But let's start off with their first accessory, the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. MSRP is $79.99, which that's the usual for a controller these days. Sony does it too. Whether or not it will hold the test of time, I do not know, but it's a controller, whatever. And then the Joy-Cons, which, by the way, I know a lot of people are complaining about this, but the stick drips are almost basically the same from the first models. So there is nothing stopping it from getting drift 2, at least from what I read in this article. Let's read it real fast since I'm already here. It's like this new technology called like Hall effect parts, which would indicate that it doesn't is definitely bad news for those concerned about the durability of the Switch. Two, and in my eyes, seems like a missed opportunity. What's the point of redesigning the entire console if you're just going to make the same mistakes as the first time around all over again? Which, oh, Nintendo, you just do not learn, or you just do not care at this point, because they want people to buy their $90 Joy-Cons, which, hell no. There is other technology available to help prevent drift, TMR, tunneling, resistance, something. Oh, magneto resistant. I'm stupid. Thumbsticks, for example, rely on magnets like Hall effect components. Remove the need for physical contact between parts. Hopefully, we will learn a little more about the Joy-Con 2 controllers in the coming week, but from what I'm seeing, it's like they're basically the same thing, but a little bit different. And for $90, that's not good. You don't want that, especially when it's been like what 6 years since the last one. Anyway, let's go back to the prices. That's the Joy-Cons, 90. Ugh. That's without tax too, probably. So damn. Joy-Con 2 charging grips. That little plastic thing that you got for the Switch. I've never used it. It always felt useless. But I guess it's $34 now, which cool. I guess it charges your stuff now, which I guess is alright. That's the Joy-Con 2 controllers, charging grips, classic style. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm assuming the console comes with this, but I'm not sure. Hopefully it does, because the other one came with it, the first one, so $34. I don't know for something that small. And then the Joy-Con 2 straps, the things people barely use, at least I barely use them. The thing you just swing around and then lose forever to the dark dimension. $13, and that's without tax. So a little string that you could just probably do yourself, but $13 without tax. So You know, I feel like this should have been included already. Hopefully it is, but if it isn't, then ouch. That's not good. Not good at all. And then the Joy-Con 2 wheels for 20 bucks set of two. You know, that doesn't seem too bad, I will admit. Like, I don't know about the first one, how much it was, but 20 bucks for little wheels, you know, it's alright, I guess. Like, it doesn't seem too over excessive. The real excessive ones are after this, which we will talk about right now. Nintendo Switch camera, the little puny piece of plastic crap that's barely the size of your finger. 40 bucks. 49 bucks or something so small. I'm pretty sure you could probably buy a better camera for that price. It's just that Nintendo's all like, well, this is a Nintendo camera. You probably want a Nintendo camera more, right? No, not for 50 bucks. Hell no. This does not look impressive at all. Like, it's like, it looks so small. Like, whether or not it's good or not, like, which I doubt it is, but USB charging cable, TV mode, table mode, handheld mode. You can video chat with friends. I guess the one thing you could say is that it's very portable, but I feel like it's just gonna get in the way of your Nintendo Switch. So, unless you're doing like the docked mode, I guess, but like, I don't know, like 50 bucks or something so small, it feels like it should at least been like 30 or 25. But I guess, you know, tariffs or Nintendo or whatever. Anyway, that's the camera. But hey, if you're really on the fence, there's a Piranha version of it. Piranha Plant version, you know, so adorable that you can buy if you can buy it. So, you know, if you really wanted it. Anyway, here's the dock. $109 for a little piece of plastic like this size. And then a small charging cable, no more USB-C cable, 109 bucks. Hell no. Replace your Nintendo Switch 2 dock or set up a second one. Why on earth would you replace it? Come on, I know children will be children sometimes or accidents happen, but holy hell, 109 bucks for a dock. It's not that deep. There's like 2 USB ports in the back. The first one felt hollow as hell. I could like smack it and it felt like a toy. This feels way too over excessive. 109 bucks. Oh, my hair looks terrible right there. But yeah, 109 bucks. That's really dumb. Feels dumb. Nintendo is being dumb. Anyway, the worst, that's probably like the second worst criminal. Here is a screen protector carrying case for $34.99. You know, I get it. Like I said, accidents happen. Can you not just use the first Switch's case? It looks like it would fit just fine, and it's probably a lot cheaper too. You could probably find something a lot cheaper than 34 for like a. This looks like a small leather case. Like, it doesn't look like it would help protect your Switch than any other thing you probably have lying around. So, I don't know. Like, hopefully the first Switch case works still. They look the same size. So, because 34 seems way too over excessive. And here's the stupidest one of them all, in my opinion, aside from the dock, is the all-in-one carry case for $80. And it doesn't even look that big either. Let's see what you can do with the accessories you're supposed to buy, then buy this. This case can store and carry all equipment needed to play in TV mode, including the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2 dock, Joy-Con 2 controllers, various cables, and up to 6 game cards. Oh, color me fancy. Oh, you have my pre-order ready. Yeah, I don't need to tell you that you can just probably buy a backpack or something for like 30 bucks or the original Switch case for like 20, 30, at this point. Like, why on earth would you buy this? Where are you headed? Are you headed? Are you getting deployed and you don't have a backpack and you're all like, "Damn, I need this all-in-one carry box, or else I will lose my sanity." This all-in-one carry box, which probably won't even be impressive. Like, the insides are gonna look like crap. It's just gonna look all black and boring. Like, this doesn't look $80. It looks like a cheap leather box that's probably going to degrade over time with the amount of stuff you're carrying, and if you even buy this, and just in general, like the structural integrity of it. Like, you might as well just buy a backpack. You could probably buy a backpack, put more than what's been listed, and have a better time. Even put like a water bottle in there, your snacks or something. Like, this does not look $80. This is stupid. This is really, really stupid. I have no idea why they would charge $80 for this. It's really dumb. But yeah, I think that's all about Nope. Here is the Switch 2 AC adapter, you know, a small cube and a wire, USB-C wire for $30. Come on, man, really? I can get one off Amazon for like 10. This is a replacement for the AC adapter included with each Nintendo Switch 2 system. It can be connected to either the Switch 2 system or dock. The AC adapter and cable can be separated for easier storage. Oh, you got my panties moist right there. But yeah, $30 for that. That feels really, really stupid. Again, all these prices feel stupid for the majority. The only one I'll give a pass to is the I already forgot the name. The Joy-Con wheel things. But yeah, that's basically all the accessories. They feel really dumb, the prices. I get that the original Joy-Cons are like 80, which are already stupid as hell, but yeah, I don't know. People will probably buy it. They'll probably buy the all-in-one case. God help your soul if you do at this point. Oh, here's the inside. That's not $80. This does not look $80. You could probably buy something cheaper for like 40, or just buy a backpack. Like, you do not need to be this much of a neat freak for all this. It's not worth it. Just buy a backpack. But yeah, $80. And that's basically all the accessory. I'll talk about their pre-order system. Basically, the Switch got delayed, except for the UK, at least for when I'm reading, cause tariffs probably, you know. And I guess they're probably going to maybe change the price. I don't know. Do not quote me on that, but yeah, the Switch got delayed. The UK pre-orders were a mess, and the one thing I don't like is that they did a lottery system, which, yeah, dumb already, but I get it. They wanted to stop scalpers from, you know, just scalping everything, but the whole delay and all that, I don't know. Everything about this feels like a mess. It feels so bad. Like, they know they're gonna get away with it too, which sucks. But yeah, Nintendo feels really bad. Like, you thought the PS5 Pro was bad, a stupid move. These guys are one-upping it with the all-in-one case. So that's probably about it from what I see. There'll probably be more news later. Dumb lottery system. From what I read, it's like it was depending on your Nintendo Switch Online hours, which, don't you have to pay for that? I haven't used my Switch in a while, so basically, like, you are higher up on the list if you kept paying for your subscription. You little dickbags, if that is true. That's just from what I read, but don't quote me on that. I don't believe it's false, but I don't think it's right, so yeah, that's about it. Take care, lads and gents. Nintendo sucks. They're really showing their true colors right here. Even if tariffs or not, this still feels really bad. Alright, take care.